Hey guys, welcome to a game of Age of Empires 2. This is a co-op campaign. Myself, Raven Maven, and my brother. Looks like he's using his wife's account. This campaign is one of the historical
Possible to
battles.
imagine the world ending on such a fine fall day. Yet the storm of Muslim horsemen continues to rage throughout Europe, leaving conquered cities and shattered armies stunned in its wake. The lightning-quick strikes of the Muslim horsemen break the city of Bordeaux and then Poitiers, leaving precious little of the Frankish kingdom to defend. Yet Charles Martel gathers the disheartened Frankish army for one last stand at the city of Tours. Arabic horses, bred for speed and beauty, begin to splash across the Vienne River. Martel's knights and swordsmen, trudging under the weight of iron mail, struggle to interpose themselves between the Muslims and the city of Tours. Carrion birds circle in the air, anticipating the savagery to come. The rest of Europe watches anxiously, for this is the climax of the Muslim invasion and the last stand of Christian Europe.
Alright, this one is called Tours 732. The year 732. And we are playing the Franks, both of us. And we're loading up here. Alright, so I'm the red player, and we're immediately being attacked by enemies in the southeast, or southwest, and south of the city. So I have to protect the 3 town centers. If any of them get destroyed, it's game over and we lose. I'm going to, let's see, turn that music down, turn the sound down a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to do is start gathering some sheep. I do want to move to the castle age as soon as possible. That requires 800 food. So the enemy kind of goes through a bunch of farms to get to me, so I'm not too worried about it right now. I'm going to move a village over to the group of sheep to claim them. Bunch of people mining gold. And I do want to speed up the game. Where is that? Game speed. There we go. Too fast. Okay. So my brother is playing the Blue Franks in the southeast. I can't see his base yet. I think that requires you to get to Castle Age. And I think it requires you to have a market as well. I do have a market, but I am still in the feudal age. Oh, there's some sheep over there as well. Gonna grab this farm to get those sheep. So guys, I'm just gonna be honest, I'm not the best Age of Empires 2 player. I'm not pro, not even close. I don't even know if I'd say I'm average. I do have fun with it though. It's one of the games I played as a kid a lot, so it is nice to see them bring back Age of Empires 2 in a definitive, like, HD edition. Gonna research Town Watch, which expands the vision of all of your units and your buildings. As you can see, the mini-map in the bottom right, a lot of unexplored area, but researching that kind of expands that radius of view a little bit. So right now, just trying to harvest as much sheep meat as I can, mining some gold, mining some stone. I do want to get enough stone to put up another castle soon, because surrounding my walls with castle I think would help stave off the enemy advance. And it's been a couple years since I've played this game, so I'm just kind of, it's like riding a bike, just kind of remembering where things are. I'm going to keep a villager farming down by this castle down here, the only castle I have right now, just in case it takes a lot of damage. I can repair it up. And I think we are limited to 100 population, so I usually go about 40%, 50% of my population to be villagers. So I'll probably make 40-ish villagers. I'm really behind. It's a slow start for sure. Kind of rusty, as you can see.
Café. Pastisor. Prêt. Marot.
Alright, I just researched wheelbarrow, which increases the labor production of the villagers. I do need to start getting some lumberjacks going, because these sheep are about to run out. And then I need to start making some farms behind the walls, because these farms out here are probably not going to last very long.
Marot, bûcheron.
Kay. Marot. Bûcheron.
Alright, the walls are closing in a little bit. The enemies are getting closer. Eventually they'll send a platoon of, I don't know, cavalry, infantry to my castle, and eventually they'll start sending siege weapons. So right now I do have some breathing room. I'm trying to get some stone. I have enough for another castle, so I'm probably gonna drop one here soon. Oh, looks like I already have murder holes researched. That basically gives castles and towers 0 range. So if melee enemies are attacking a castle right from underneath, right up against the wall basically, unless you research that, you can't really attack back.
Bûcheron.
It's kind of funny that you need to research a way to like drop stones on top of someone.
Marot, bûcheron. Café. Marot, bûcheron.
Alright, I'm just kind of looking around, seeing how things are going.
Prêt, vilain. Café. Verax. Pastisor.
Prêt. Certes.
Get some farms going here.
Pastisor.
Excuse me. Farms are a great way to increase your food production.
Café, bûcheron. Pastisor.
Getting close. Need 800 food. I think I do need to spare a little bit of food just to research this double bit axe so we can harvest wood faster. Eventually I do want to trade with my brother in the southeast, with my market. You can send trade carts, and every time they make a trip back and forth, you get a bunch of gold.
Pastisor.
The further they travel, the more gold you get. Alright, finally researching Castle Age. So that's going to take a couple minutes, I believe. I'm getting a little nervous. I think the enemy is going to be knocking on my door pretty soon. I'm going to lock some of these gates because sometimes villagers will wander out and basically the gate's left open for enemies to come through
Oui.
if they time it just right.
Cueillette.
So as soon as the Castle Age completes, I do want to have a villager queued up to hurry and build another castle.
Libet.
Well, here they come. Alright. Ugh, I keep pushing the wrong button. I think I'm going to lose that guy. Yep. So long, buddy. Okay, we have quite a force here. I have one tower and a castle attacking these guys. I think I'll probably be able to hold them off. But my castle's going to take maybe a third, maybe half damage.
Oui. Verax.
Alright. Whoa. What's going on? Why can't I build that? Oh, Castle Age is getting close. That's why. There we go. Alright, now I can start training some throwing axemen. I'll put a castle at each gate, kind of surrounding the walls. It's really nice if castle arrow fire kind of overlaps each other. So I'll probably put another one in the middle gate as well.
Oil. Certes.
So castles give you several functions. They're a great defensive structure. You can build your elite unique units from them. And they also give you 20 population. So it's like 4 houses. But doesn't really apply to this level because I'm already at 100 population, which is my limit. Okay, I think I'm able to clean up the rest of those cavalry units. I do want to upgrade this bearded axe. It gives +1 to throwing range for the axeman. And I think the axemen, even though they are a ranged unit, I think they're considered infantry, so I do want to do infantry upgrades. I do need to make a lot more villagers. Once again, slow start. Best thing you can do to get a quick start is to make as many villagers as possible. But that's a little risky too, because you might get rushed and not have any military units to defend those villagers. Oh, I just noticed bottom right corner, my brother with the blue army down there. So now that I've reached Castle Age, I have vision of what he has vision of. We share vision of the map, of what we have explored, and we can see each other in live time. So this kind of shadowy area is places I have seen previously, but now like units are gone. So from last I know, I think there's some stone in the bottom left. More stone to gather, if I'm remembering right. It's been a while since I played this map. I'm almost about to run out of stone here, but eventually I want to maybe drop more castles, especially by those bridges that cross the river. I think I'll eventually want to make some monks as well, or priests, or whatever they call them in this game. They can heal your units. They can convert enemy units. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm just kind of checking out what my brother has down there in the bottom right. I'm going to research ballistas. I'm not sure if that applies to thrown axes, but it basically has all your ranged units, castles and towers included. Kind of anticipate the direction and movement of the enemy, so it's basically more accurate fire. Otherwise, your ranged units shoot where the enemy was instead of where they're going to be walking towards or charging towards. We have a green knight kind of exploring our wall on the right side. I'm going to upgrade the towers and the walls. So once again, if they get through and they bring down one of my town centers, then we lose the game.
Oé.
Probably going to make a few more
Libet. Pastisor.
farms here.
Bûcheron.
Oh, we got another attack of enemies
Pastisor.
coming for my castle. Oh, this one has a siege ram. So arrows don't take out siege rams very well, but these throwing axemen definitely do. As you can see, it only took 2 volleys of axes being thrown, volleys. I don't know if that's the right word. That's usually applies to arrows, but whatever. They took out the battering ram pretty quickly.
Fait.
Got a group of camels coming. So I'm gonna have throwing axemen pop out of the castle, do some damage, and when they get close to dying, you can bring them back in the castle. They heal up. They slowly heal up, and they're protected while they're in there. Now, if a castle has too much damage, and you can see it has a little bit of fire in the windows, if the flames grow too much, everyone has to evacuate the castle. You can't protect people in there anymore.
C'est fait. Libé. Oil. Artisan.
I'm gonna have a villager kind of repair that castle a little bit. And then she had to hurry and rush inside to be protected. Got a lot of camel enemies. They're like a Saracen enemy that throw axes, or like these curved blades. Pretty beefy. Oh, my brother just sent me a ton of food. That was very kind of him. Let's get some more things researched so we can improve our economy and everything else overall. Okay. You always want to upgrade your arrows, so it makes your castle's range greater. Oh, got some idle villagers hanging out. I do want to upgrade this. That makes the infantry units run faster and also do more damage to buildings. I'm going to eventually now get to the Imperial Age, and I'm also improving the work speed of my villagers and also the line of sight.
Certes.
So I think there's gold over here to the right. I'm going to put one more castle over here, just to kind of make sure all areas of the wall are covered. I really need to build up my army now.
Prêt.
Hey, you guys, stop standing around. What do I pay you for?
Bastisso. Gagné. Bastisso. Livé. Bastisso.
Oé. Pirax. Rastissor.
Prêt. Bûcheron.
Alright,
Bastisso.
I'm really struggling with my food production, so I'm
Okay.
going to build a bunch more farms.
Gagné.
Get these guys to finish the gold.
Prêt. Vilain.
So I was slacking there a little bit. You'd never want your villagers just kind of hanging out. I think if you push the comma button or the period button, that's a hotkey to see if there are villagers being idle. Comma or period. One is for military, one is for villagers. I don't remember right now which was which.
Prêt.
Alright, the Imperial Age is about to be complete. Now we have access to a lot more upgrades, a lot more improvements to our civilization. Architecture improves your building's hit points. Chemistry improves the damage of your arrows. And it also gives you access to gunpowder units like cannons. I don't know if we get cannons in this level or not. Oh,
Verax.
there's a little glimpse of gold over there, so I'm going to send some units over there to mine that.
Oil. Livé. Bûcheron. Sècheron. Linéo. Verax.
Alright, we'll drop one right over here.
Bastisso.
Gagné.
Researching hoardings gives you 1,000 plus hit points to your castle. Conscription makes you build military units 33% faster. Then eventually we want to upgrade our unique units, the throwing axemen, to the elite throwing axemen. Greatly improves their damage, armor, hit points, all of the above. Looks like my brother sent me some more food. Much appreciated. And I'm gonna build a few trebuchets. Those have a huge range. I think they have the greatest range of all of the units in the game. Siege engineers. It's a great research. So your siege units do more damage to buildings, significantly more. So you always want to research that. Alright, I noticed my brother in the bottom right is kind of moving his army over. I'm pinging to him that we do have some military units between us, so if we want to trade with each other, we're going to have to kind of clear that area out first. Can't send trade carts into hostile area, otherwise they get taken out pretty easily. Got another army coming. Bunch of scout cavalry. So I'm going to hurry and build as many of these throwing axemen as I can. In fact, from another castle I'll do the same. I don't see any siege weapons, but that doesn't mean they're not there, hiding in the black area. Alright, I do have a lot of spare stone. Oh, I do see some siege rams now. That's okay. I got a bunch of guys garrisoned in the castle. I'll pop them out to take out the siege rams really quickly. And then I'll probably have them jump back in the castle. Yeah, probably. So I can keep fighting. They are bottlenecked. There's that area with the mill in the castle that created a bottleneck for them to fight. So they were protected with that. Body blocking each other. Alright, my brother's sending some reinforcements to my castle. I'm building up my army now. I have 67 population out of 100. It's time to start trading soon, so I'm going to research improvements to the trade cart. Some camels coming, easily taken out. Oh, they're coming for my trebuchet, but that's okay. Didn't get close enough. Alright, two armies converge. We'll probably move out soon to take out the enemy. So the objective we have, along with keeping those 3 town centers alive, is to capture the Moors baggage train. And that's in the south area, the green. We haven't even come across them yet, really. They are south of us, though. South of me, and west of my brother, who is the blue team. I think 3 trebuchets should do it. We do have a green army coming up from the middle. Go take them out real quick. Oh, they do have a trebuchet too, so I gotta hurry. In fact, I want to focus down that trebuchet so it stops doing so much damage to my castle. And then I can clean up these camels here. Alright. My reaction time was not great there. That's okay. I think we're getting close to a point where we're done playing defense, and it's probably time to take the offensive and move down. Gonna create a monk and improve the monk's speed so he can keep up with the rest of my army. Here he comes. We'll create another one as well. Hey, what are you guys standing around for? I wish there was an like an audible cue that you had some idle villagers, like a little sound that would chime. That would be nice.
Certes.
You know, when you get in your car and you don't have your seatbelt on, there's like a consistent alarm beep that goes off until you clip your seatbelt. Something like that would be nice with the idle villagers.
Ok, vilain. Artisan.
Alright, we are maxed out at 100 units, so there's not much more point in standing around. Probably time to move on soon.
Seigneur.
Oui, certes.
I'm letting my brother know I'm gonna head that direction. I think there's a bridge down there somewhere. There is that green tower. I'm letting them know that we can't trade yet until we take that out.
Prêt. Oh yes. Livet. Oh, yeah.
And he's responding by going down to take out the tower and any other units that might be around.
Que fait? Certes. Oh yes. Prêt.
Livet. Veras. Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna make my way down south now.
Seigneur.
Livet. Oh yeah. Veras. Certes. Livet.
Heading across the bridge.
Oh yeah.
I think
Veras.
there's some stone over here to the left, so I'm just gonna kind of see where that is. Make
Certes.
sure it's not occupied by enemy forces. And then if that's the case, I'll send some villagers to start mining some more stone. Yep, there it is. Okay. Looks like it's good.
Certes.
Now that I know where that is, I can bring out my army. Oh, these guys snuck right past me. While I was looking for the stone, they kind of took the opportunity to go down. Bring my trebuchets back up so they don't get caught in the crossfire there. And I think we're going to be able to clean these guys up pretty quickly. Maybe we're doing some overkill by taking the entire army to deal with them. That's alright.
Prêt.
Okay, now that that's done, we'll work our way across the bridge. Oh, why are they they're chasing one unit across the map. Alright, heading down now.
Livet. À la bataille.
Ooh, forgot my trebuchets. Come on, guys. Catch up.
Que fait? Certes. Oil.
Alright. I'm gonna bring some of these gold miners to now mine some stone instead.
Pastisor. Prêt. Libet. Minéo. Oé. Oil.
We have reached Poitiers. The Muslim baggage train is protected inside. If we can capture it, they will retreat back from whence they
Alright,
came.
we'll just slowly work our way in towards the green enemy. Taking out the yellow enemy on the way. So, these axemen are pretty beefy, especially when they're all upgraded. It's really difficult for anyone to get too close to them. I'm gonna keep a monk around just in case. I need to heal up a bunch. But throwing axeman range is shorter than the defensive arrows of a town center, so I'll probably have the trebuchets take that out.
Prêt.
Da. Que fait?
Alright. Town center's down. Oh, there's another one. Should be quick to take it out as well. Oh, I do have a response coming up, flanking us from the northeast here. This green army. That's alright. I think I'll be able to take them out. I gotta be careful about that catapult. Gotta make sure my guys don't get hit too hard by it. Alright. And then take out that trebuchet before it does too much damage to my own. One of them got hit. Half of its life gone. That's alright. Still alive.
Que fait? Bonjour.
Okay. I'm having a hard time controlling these trebuchets. I keep trying to double click all of them, but I don't know, something funky's going on with the controls.
Prêt, les gars? Que fait?
There are some quality of life improvements in this definitive edition version. For example, before you had to pack up trebuchets manually, unpack them, but now you can just right click a building, even if it's out of the range of the trebuchet, and it will automatically pack itself, get into range, and then unpack itself. I'm going to drop a gold mine over here. I think we're almost done with this mission, but just in case. Making a mental note, there's a bunch of gold over here as well.
Prêt. À la bataille.
And I think we are playing on standard difficulty, so obviously it gets a lot harder with higher difficulty. There, the enemy's a lot more aggressive with a higher difficulty, but I am not a hardcore gamer. I wouldn't call myself that. I just like to have fun.
Da.
Ohé.
Alright. I did turn off the auto generation of the farms. They reseed them automatically when they deplete their food. I turned that off because we just have a ton of farms that are already there, so might as well just deplete all of those. Now that the enemy has doesn't have the ability to come to my side and destroy my farms anymore, or attack my farmers. Alright, we do have a castle there. I want to take that out and protect these trebuchets while they do their work. Oh, they have an enemy trebuchet. I might have to attack that one first. Alright. The aim of my trebuchets are not great. They keep hitting the wall. They should have taken out the enemy trebuchet by this point. And you can see the outline of it behind the castle there. Okay, this is really annoying. I don't want to lose all these trebuchets. It's a long way from the castle to build another one. That's alright. I'll take out this wall. Maybe I'll just rush the castle with my throwing axemen. Alright. Trebuchets down. Let's get these guys back out of range of the castle. Got the wall at the gate down. Made another queue point for units to come. Bring my army closer.
Ohé.
A lot of idle villagers.
Vilain.
Guys, there's tons of farms out here. Come on, get to work. Why do I have to micromanage you?
Okay. Vilain.
Alright. These guys are doing fine. Got some more throwing axemen joining the fray. I'm maxed out again on my population limit, so I just have to start attacking, I guess. I don't have enough to even make a trebuchet, like enough population room. Alright, things seem to be going well with the trade back and forth. economy's doing
Leo.
fine. I am hurting a little bit for some gold, but that's alright. I think we're about to wrap up soon. Just gotta take out this castle.
Prêt. Oh yeah. L'hiver. Oh yeah. Certes. Oh yeah. Certes. L'hiver.
Alright, maybe if I can sneak this gate real quick and just kind of rush the castle.
Oh yeah. Certes. Assaut. L'hiver. Bonjour. Oh yeah. Certes. À la bataille.
You know what? Maybe I can just reach the castle from over the wall. Magic axes that go through the walls, not bad. And yeah, that's close enough. I was able to take it out. Castle definitely took out a lot of my soldiers, but we're getting close to wrapping this up here.
Assaut. Da. Assaut. Cueilleur. À la bataille. Bonjour.
Lieve. Verax.
Prêt.
Alright, we're working our way in a little bit closer. I think the carts are just around the corner here.
Oh yeah. Certes.
There
Assaut.
they are. Alright. I gotta get them out of range of that town center, because they will take arrow fire. If the carts do die, or if one of them dies of the 6, if you just lose one, then you have to change your strategy and you have to take out the enemies at that point. So, I have these carts queued up to head over to the cathedral. Once they reach the cathedral, it's game over. But I might as well just keep attacking this enemy.
Prêt. Que fait?
Because they're all but defeated at this point. And in fact, it looks like they've resigned. Because some of their buildings are falling without me attacking them. That's a good indication that they have resigned. So if it actually triggers the resignation, then it'll be game over, I think.
Ok. C'est fait.
And you guys can come over here.
Certes.
Let's build a new gold mine over there. Yeah, that's it.
The Muslims have retreated from Frankish lands. We are
Alright, that's the end of the
victorious.
game. So that's one of the co-op missions. It's fun to play with someone else. Let's watch the end slideshow here.
The soul of the Frankish army was its knights, but Charles Martel knew that his cavalry, undisciplined, buried under the weight of weapons and armor, could not match the swiftness of the Muslim riders. Therefore, he ordered the knights to dismount and join ranks with the Frankish swordsmen to form a tight shield wall. The Muslims had always conquered with swift offensiveness and were not equipped to counter the Franks' defensive strategy. The arrows of the Muslim archers bounced harmlessly off the heavy Frankish armor, and the light Muslim cavalry could not breach the human chain. Battered and bleeding, the invaders broke ranks and fled back to the Pyrenees and the protection of Spain. From Charles Martel's Frankish kingdom eventually grew the Holy Roman Empire, making him the founding father of both Germany and France.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll upload another co-op mission. I want to play another one with my brother, so we'll see.